So, this is why you haven't seen a video in a few weeks. I was rushing, trying to do too much too fast, fell and fractured my shoulder while working on the cottage. So, hopefully, a couple of months, I'll be back to 100%, but it's going to be little small side projects for at least that long. I still have to do the big sale of the contents of the cottage at the cottage. Maybe I can organize that. That shouldn't be too physically demanding as long as I don't lift anything. But, you know, it is what it is. This is what happens when you're not being careful enough. So, hopefully, get back to work as soon as I can. Enjoy half an episode and see if you can spot where I got hurt. Well, as you can see, we have a beautiful spring day here. Back up on the scaffolding and getting ready to re-side this side of the building. Before we actually get to hanging siding, I'm just going to go over real quick some of the tools we're using and supplies we're using. So on this building, I really want to do everything as good as I can. But that usually requires expensive tools and expensive materials. I'm trying to do it, but still, do it affordably. So any deal I can find, I'm taking advantage of to make this project be high quality, but as low cost as we can. So this siding, it's real cedar, it's pre-stained, it's really beautiful stuff, and it's been going on the building great. It should last for another 100 years or more, as long as it's maintained. And I was able to pick it up. A builder was going to retire, and he just had a warehouse full of extra stuff. He had a ton of cedar left over from different jobs over the years. I'd probably say that it's no more than 10 years old, but it's never been hung. It's just as good as anything I'd buy in the store, if not better. And so then we did pick up these. I don't know if I've gone over them in previous videos, but you put the siding in, the next piece of siding goes over it, and it keeps a consistent gap. So, and it also allows me to have kind of a second hand when I'm hanging siding, so I don't have to have somebody out here helping, which I don't have. Then, I picked these up off of the marketplace the other day. Stainless steel fasteners. So with cedar siding, they always recommend stainless steel. And part of the reason why probably some of the siding on this building didn't last was that they used these, just regular. I don't even think stainless might not have even been invented, or very soon after when the building was built. Definitely wasn't used in nails at the time. So I was able to pick up a full 25-pound box. I think I paid probably about 10% of what this box went for new. Again, it was a builder. He had done a big siding job, tons of nails, had these on the shelf for years, and then another cedar siding job just never came up. So he was cleaning out, and I was able to pick those up at a deal. Then I got, since we don't have power out here, these cordless, brushless electric saw. It has been working great. I wish I had a miter saw. I could do a better job with siding, but I'd rather use this than have a generator going, and the noise of the generator constantly filling with gas and stuff like that. This seems to work just as good. Anyway, let's get to work. Oh, okay, so basically everything that could go wrong on that first board did go wrong. So these stainless nails, they might last a long time, but driving them is a pain in the butt, and working around the scaffolding to try to get a good hammer hit on them is very difficult in some spots. And if you don't drive these things, I mean perfectly straight the first time, if you glance off the nail at any point, it bends in half and there's nothing you can do. It's not going to drive in, so the only thing you could do is pull it out. However, they're ring shank nails, so instead of just releasing from whatever stud you're driving into and pulling out, they pull the siding with them because they're designed to stick in the siding. So I've buggered up this end of this board pretty good. I can't use the clamping tools because of the sill plate on the bottom of the wall. There's not enough room to get that tool in, and that drip edge also interferes with getting that tool in. So these first couple of boards have to be done by measurement, and just a lot more time consuming. And also I'm driving straight into the side of probably heart pine, as I'm guessing what this is made out of, and it is just tough. And once I start to work up the wall, I'll be nailing into 2x6s, so that won't be so bad. You're nailing into the edge of a 2x6 a lot different than nailing into the face of heart pine. So I'm gonna fix my mess, and then I'll bring you back when I'm making progress. Making a little bit of progress. 4 courses done, starting on the 5th. I can now use our special siding tools and make quicker work of it. So it's going pretty good now. Had a little rough start at the beginning, but we're starting to make up some time now.